Hey everyone, welcome to another design stream. Whoa, there goes the light. And yeah, it's time to finish the last three of these helmets for Power Rangers. And yeah, we're going to get right into it. Basically, setting a time limit for myself because the Super Bowl is in 4 hours, and I want to finish before then. Got some relatively simple helmets, and some not so simple. So we have the Ninja Steel Red helmet and the Dino Fury Red helmet, as well as Red Ninjetti Rocky. So I'm going to start with the Ninja Steel helmet. I'm not going to do any polls or anything because I figure we got to get all these done anyway. So let's just get Ninja Steel out of the way. And as I update a couple things. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to start sharing my screen. And so if you missed it yesterday, we finished on stream the Red Beast Morphers helmet, which I thought came out really nice. And of course, the Red in Space Psycho, which I thought was also really good. And the Ninja Steel helmet is kind of unlike some of the other Power Ranger helmets that I've done, because it's actually asymmetrical. It's not the same on both sides. There's certain elements, like kind of like this ridge, this inner circle kind of, but the rest of it is fairly asymmetrical. And so that just presents a different challenge in that just illustrating the whole shape here. So just like last time, I'm going to kind of shrink this where I need to shrink it. And then I'm going to use that as the basis for my measurements for the rest of the helmet. But I hope everyone's having a good Sunday, wow. It's Super Bowl Sunday. What day is it even anymore, you know? Alright. So I do have a couple of reference images. This is from the same photo shoot because you can tell the same glare, literally the same glare. The only reason I would consider using this is that just the edge is defined more, but I can pretty much see it. But yeah, aside from a few symmetrical elements, this helmet is actually relatively simple. It's just because the helmets actually have the different kanji in the Sentai. So, and just for like a side profile, which we're not really going to use, but you know, I like to see the 3D version of it, so what I can extend, but it's pretty clear here what needs to be extended. I'm just going to throw down some reference lines. I'm going to lock this. We're going to make this template mode, which dims this to 50%. And then I'm just going to add some guides. So we're going to unlock the guides. And I'm just going to start making some points. Oh, and I didn't want to do that. I did not want to pull that one out. So I think the shape is going to be fairly easy. I'm just going to illustrate some more symmetrical points. I think really the only thing I can do is this little crest right here, and then this top version of the crest, and then maybe this mouth guard. Otherwise, I think it's going to be fairly straightforward. It's just that the setup is going to take a little bit of time. We got Ranger Wes in the chat doing a Ninja Steel parody. Watch an Ultra helmet, Ninja Steel. Hope it turns out very well, Ninja Steel. And that's all you're going to get from me. Because that was horrible. Alright. So, like I said, it's fairly... It's fairly symmetrical in places. I mean, you can see this, but then it will need to be turned around. So I think I'm going to partially do the elements that I need to do, and then just kind of flip it. Despite the season, I kind of like these helmets. Just because I like that it's not as much a traditional helmet in terms of having like a mouthpiece or anything. I don't know, I think those are awesome. Alright. So I got the pieces, I got the lines that I need. I'm gonna lock the guides. And then after this, I think I'm going to do Dino Fury, which is the current season. So going to lock the guides. Actually, I should probably add one more guide for this point. And so, like I said, I'm partially going to do this. And I can change the curve of that later. Yeah, because this follows kind of the curve of the original helmet right here. Definitely think that needs to be wider. So yeah, definitely trying to get through this one, I guess, a lot faster. It's because I do want to get everything done before the superb owl. Big foot the ball game. And then definitely need to curve this a little bit. Stretch out that curve. And this is just the black portion. I'm going to go over and do the silver portion. And I'm hoping to do these helmets within an hour or so, just so I can finish on time. Alright, and then this, I'm gonna back this off to here. I'm gonna strain this out to here. Now this is just the black portion of the helmet on this side, and then I'll go over that in a bit after I create kind of this 3D effect around it. So essentially this borders along the same, like the outline is pretty much the same. And I'm not even following my own rules here. Alright. I did not take that into account. Okay. I think I got it. There is kind of a curve here. Well, not really. It curves up later. And then again, I'm gonna have to fix that when it comes over here. But this bottom part is symmetrical for the most part, except for, you know, a couple of those lines. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this shape. And then I'm gonna stretch this out. So it kind of meets that outer edge that we need it to. And then I'm just gonna readjust. So I'm gonna change this to a different color so you can see what I mean. And this will all be changed. Oh, there's actually kind of like a smaller version here, which I'm gonna have to use. So I'm gonna hit edit, paste in front one more time. I'm gonna change that to a different color, and this will be slightly extended. Because I want to get this like outer lip. And I'm going to move the reference image in a little bit. Lock that down again. But hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Kind of a lazy Sunday in some respects, at least for me. But I did want to get this done. Alright. So then, obviously, this isn't going to be super perfect. We just want to contour that edge, and here it really, really bends the curve. So I'm going to do that and pull this down to here. So again, just doing this inner curve. And this outer portion, which follows the rest of the helmet. So I'm going to pull that out slightly. And this goes out to about here. And then obviously this is the big curve, so I'm not gonna do this part. So we're gonna cut off the edge for that. And I'm gonna remove the anchor points I don't need, because this is another shape that we'll be worrying about later. And then this blue shape I'm gonna serve as this part for the very outer curve of this. So basically and I do have to curve these once again, which I'll do so in a moment, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But obviously, since you don't see the rest of that shape on the edge of the helmet, I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to get rid of this part, because I'll just create another shape up here. Let's see, where do I want to end this? So as I showed in the last video, I can take these curves and I don't know why it's doing this one. I don't want it to do this one. Why wouldn't it just let me do this curve? I just want this anchor. There we go. And then just kind of follow this down. And I will have some different shapes connecting these points, just like in the helmet. What I want to do is I want to add this leading line for the mouth part, because it doesn't continue up here. It just separates the mouth from the rest of the helmet. So an easy way to do that is to, I'm going to copy a certain section of this. Paste it in front once again. We're going to bring the line weight down. And then I'm just going to move it where I need it to go. And all it is a line, so I'm going to cut it off. It's going to be behind all of these shapes. So I'm just going to go to the intersection point and then kind of cut off the rest that we don't need. So pretty simple with that one. And then I'm still going to do my mirror trick, but then I'm going to have to really change how the rest of these show up. So for this shape in the background, I'm probably going to end it I want to give it a little bit of that lip for the 3D. But I want to do it where it crosses over. So I just gotta make sure it intersects at a point that I want it to. I thought I had the handle. There we go. And then just follow the first intersection point. But anyone have Super Bowl plans? You doing big things for the game? Are you just watching it? Do you not care? Me, I'm always a sucker for the new commercials. I don't know what's coming up commercial-wise this year. I honestly don't even know if they're gonna do like any big movie trailers. I know usually that's a big thing, is kind of like these Super Bowl trailer premieres, and frankly I don't even know what they're doing. If there is going to be some kind of trailer or any Marvel movie, I have no idea. If anyone does have an idea, let me know, because I kind of want to know where everything stands with that. Alright, just to see where my line is going. This is going to be in the background, so I'm just doing a normal shape. Because this will obviously be all the way in the back. Alright. Now, I'm going to continue the rest of this shape with the green line, because the black part was our visor part. Actually, I want that curve to be farther in, because it kind of follows a certain path. I guess I should do the head crest too, but I kind of want to finish this shape. And this starts to change here. And then we're going to go here for this curve. Oh. Oh, you know what? No, because that is, I'm trying to do the inner curve. And this is the outer curve. So I'm going to bring this down to about, where's that midpoint? Probably about here. Because this is just kind of a shallow shape right here. And then it curves more to the top on that secondary layer. And then I'll use the blue again to designate this kind of inner curve. Let me see something real quick. Alright, that's a lot more shallow than I thought. I'm just going to bring that there. And then I'm going to close off this shape. And again, I'll correct the asymmetrical helmets when we do all of this. Alright, so now the only other symmetrical shape I really have to worry about is this crest here for the red. Again, it's super subtle, but we do want to include it. And it's almost like, well, it curves pretty nicely, I think, with the outside of the helmet. So we want to get to about this point. I'm going to change the curve on that later. It just looks kind of rounded. Actually, no. I'm just gonna bring that right in to here. Again, making sure all my anchor points are exactly where they need to be. And just rounding out this corner. So we have the elements here. I need to make this last swoosh. So I'll use my blue color again. And then we'll start merging those shapes. And then you'll see how much I need to change on the other side when I do this. Alright, so we reach this point again. And then... oh, where'd it go? So kind of bringing it to that point, slight curve. And then again, we're angling it here. Then the curve kind of swoops in. Maybe not that much. And this needs to move out slightly. I can always... I think I'm going to need to change it. I can see this isn't at the designated where we need it to be. So just making some adjustments here. But yeah, what's your Super Bowl dish of choice? I'm always a fan of pizza and wings. I think those are classics. Maybe if you're in Chicago, maybe some hot dogs. Alright, I think I'm going to move this in slightly. Yeah, pizza sounds good. Pizza's always a good choice. Nope, don't want to do that. Just want this handle. Alright. I think for the most part that's good, and then I can worry about separating these or changing the other side in a bit. So what I'm gonna do is make sure all of this is copied. Oh, why is that showing up as part of that? Definitely did not want that to be part of the same group. Alright. Edit, copy, edit, paste in front, object, transform, reflect. Hit OK. Make the center point where we need it to be. And then we're going to have to modify those shapes, obviously. So this is all going to change. Alright, now that I've done the flip, I'm gonna get rid of some of these reference guides. Not this one, that's our midpoint. Alright. And then I'm gonna move the reference image out of the way slightly. And I'll use that again once I've merged the shapes that I actually need. So I'm gonna hide the guides for right now. And I guess this could always come more to a point. I guess I can adjust that slightly. All right. I'm going to bring these two to the front first. Yeah, once again, it's not exactly lining up where I need it to do. And I really have to look into that because I was so confident that you could just merge these without a problem. All right. Obviously, that's a point on the bottom that we don't need. And so it's just a matter of deleting those anchor points. And this one's kind of left in the middle. And then as far as this shape, what I can do is I can get rid of these other points and it'll naturally make this a little bit more pointed, which is what I want anyway. And then what I'm going to do, because I still want that indentation, but I also want this to be part of the main outline of the helmet. So I'm actually gonna make 2 copies. Paste in front, and then we're going to merge these 2 shapes. Alright, it didn't copy my original shape, but that's fine. Alright, so now, like I said, there's quite a bit that we need to do to clean this up, just because it's not symmetrical on both sides. The only other thing I want to merge are these visor shapes. So I'm going to bring that to front. And then we're going to merge these 2 paths, and then I'll show you what I need to do to change it, because we need to make this, all of this go swoop up, because there's an extra curve here. We need to make this swoop to the left, and then this, we can't have 2 swoops here, so we're going to redo this top section. So not too crazy. But right now we're going to merge, like I said, we're going to merge these 2 visor shapes. Also need to do the same for the green part. And then I'll just cut out what I don't need. And then obviously, yeah, the blue, all of this will have to change on this side. Now we're going to merge these shapes, like I said, for the second part, the green part. I'm just using it as my reference so I can keep track of the different layers. But yeah, this is going to be a completely different edge. So I'm not going to need this section. And we want to keep that natural curve. So I'm going to add an anchor point, and this isn't exactly the same height. So I'm going to actually bring this up a bit. And we're going to make this part straight. And we're going to curve this part out a bit. And then we can just follow this natural extension. And I could even do this thing where I just delete this and redo the curve. I think that's going to be simpler. Perfect. And then just making sure that I'm going to merge the blue part now. So I'm going to bring these to the front. How am I looking on time? Okay. Alright, I did this part differently than this other top part. Okay, cool. Alright, uniting this shape. And we're gonna clean up the little points here. And again, I'll rework that shape later. I also want to make sure these are joined. Alright, now that we have the sections that we need, I need to modify this side of the helmet. So I'm going to bring my reference on this side. And then I'm just going to make a white box so I don't see this half of it. It might get slightly distracting. Alright, gonna relock that layer. Alright, so we got this top curve done, so I need to do the outer angle for that. And then a good way to do that is I'm going to move this point. Oh, nope. Gonna move that shape in. Alright, what I can do is almost strain this out. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this point. Oh, that's a mess. You know what? I'm going to redo that shape. But thanks again for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And we're going to complete that part of it. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. That is not right. I'm going to extend this to about here. And that's more the curve that I want. So this curve, obviously this all extends to a point, and that point is up here for the top part, for the smaller part, and then for the tip of the black visor part. So obviously gonna need to add a couple more anchor points. So this part of the curve goes to about here. And then we need a deep curve here. So I'm going to add an anchor point to where the bottom of our curve needs to be. And then I'm going to use the anchor point tool to convert that into a path with handles. Then we're going to bring that curve to about here. And we're just going to mess with these to get that nice curve that we want. Whoa, do not want to move that. And then the green portion, we need to do the same thing, but curve that point over this way. And I may just need to add a couple of more anchor points. Actually, I'm going to cut this off. Oh, don't want to do that. And this needs to be a lot shorter. This needs to be here. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this anchor point too, because I need to curve this the right way. Alright. There we go. That's a lot smoother. And then just to smooth the transition, we're going to give this one another handle. And round out that shape. I forgot to lock the guides, always important to do. I might need to add a black part that kind of does this shadow. Or no, I should be able to just... Whoop. Yeah, I just need to add a line. Alright, that's pretty good. And then I just need to make sure this visor, bring that to the front, and then essentially do the same thing. So I'm going to add a couple of anchor points once again. Get rid of this portion. Back to the pen tool. And then we're going to this part. So then once again, just kind of clean this up. Get that curve exactly where we want. And actually, I may slightly redo this. Nothing wrong with going back and getting exactly what you need out of these lines. And I think that's exactly what I need. Alright, so we got that to curve where we need it to go, and then the same is down here with this curve. And then this is a point here, but we don't need that point to come down like this here. So I need to just smooth out this section. Because as you can see, it doesn't need to be that deep. And I can actually move that up. And then this isn't as straight either, or this isn't as pointed. So this can also be moved. So then here. So again, a lot more subtle shape there, because this is the point that, this is the curve that points. And now I just need to make this point over here. And this is a very subtle point on the black part of the visor. It's like super subtle. You can see how straight it is here, but it comes out to a point there. So I'm going to maintain that by adding another anchor point at the start of the curve. Oof, that's rough. So this part is more pointed. Oh, don't want to do that. Keep that the same. And then I'm going to extend the anchor point here so we can get that curve on the bottom. And that's exactly what we need for that very subtle point, which I also need to apply to this shape and this shape. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to add the anchor points. This one I'm going to do slightly higher. And this one over here. And then the same procedure kind of applies here. And I think that's pretty good. So I can start applying the shapes. We do need kind of like these two little screws. Not a big deal. Kind of mark where the center point is. Make a bolt there. I'm going to move this just so I can see where I need to place it. That was stupid to do that. Lock that. And then we're kind of going to add a point right there. Slightly smaller bolt. Oh, where did that go? All right. So I'm going to check my wireframe. Turn off my reference. And then I'm going to hide my guides. And just kind of go over any other small details I may have missed. Oh, here's a good thing, because we extended that, I need to extend this line. Everything kind of flows there how I want it, flows there where I want it. And now all I need to do is add kind of like these connecting lines. And I might make these separate shapes. Just so I can add some different silver to make the dimensions. And so that's one shape. Oh, did it not? Oh, it didn't complete that. Oh, that's not what really I wanted. I wanted this line, and this line, and this line. Control copy, edit, paste in front. Oh, why didn't it do that? Why didn't it keep my other line? Come on, man. Ah, shoot. Are you serious? Ay, ay, ay. What in the hell is happening? Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm clearly doing something wrong. What I want to do is take this, take this, take this, turn that to orange. Okay, finally grabbed that path. Perfect. But it's still separating them. Oh boy, this one's taking longer than I want. Definitely taking longer than I want. And it didn't even join these. Come on. What in the fresh hell? Seriously? Whatever. Gonna have to eyeball it. Alright, so that's the connective line I need. I need a connective line here. I'm just gonna make those. I'm just gonna make those connective lines and not really worry about it. Alright, I've got a lot of colors going on here. Need a connective line here. And then a connective line here. And then a connective line here. And then I'll start colorizing this helmet. And then need a connective line here. Here to here to here. And then I should probably just have one here. And that should do it for that. Now I can start colorizing. Do I want an extra shape for this V portion on the bottom? What does it look like from the side? Yeah, I guess that is a different kind of shade. But what I can do is copy those. Once again, add my... Oh, I don't need to add my points. I can actually use those points. And then kind of just meet in the middle there. Oh, that's actually perfect. bring back my guides. And it just kind of slopes straight down, which is fine for what I need. Perfect. All right, we have all the elements here. And now I can just start colorizing this. So let me move my reference once again. Don't need this, don't need this. Alright, Ninja Steel, looking dope. Let's finish this up. I need to bring in for my red helmet. So this is my global red, I think. Oh, okay. This will get the global red. This is black. Nope. This part is definitely black. Now we're going to add the touch of silver to this. And then I'm going to do a gradient for these, circular gradient. Fairly simple on those, but I don't want it to end in white. So I'm going to end it on the silver color. And then location-wise, 40%. So I'm thinking about doing some slight gradients for all of these. Oh, not that. To really give it some depth. At least on this top portion. I'm gonna flip that. And I don't want it to be completely black. Go with a 45-degree angle on that. This green portion is kind of like the next phase. Once again, black to that. and do another gradient type. But once again, we're not making this straight black, and we're not making this straight white. And then just to give some different variations, we're going to add a mix of light and dark to this. Give it that ninja steel look. I'm going to slightly angle this so it's not completely straight up and down. Probably go with a 10%, maybe 5%. Actually, I may go more with some of the mid-tones here. I don't want anything super dark. So what was that? That was, I'll just do the 60% as the darkest tone. And then we'll step that down to 40% for a couple of these. And then the lightest part will be the 20% in the middle here. I think that's pretty subtle. Actually, I need to remove some of these guides. Much better. Hide my guides. Yo, my guy. Alright. Oh, something is not right there. Object, arrange, bring to front. That visor should always be in front. And for this line, I'm going to make it the 80%, or let's see, 60%. I'm debating. Oh, that is the same, right? Let's see, move the stroke. Alright, there's a pointy bit that I don't want. Oh, I need to make these uniform. So 1 point. bevel joint. This also needs to be 1 point. Okay, I need to fill this. Also, I'm going to sample this gradient. Make sure this point is also 1 point. And for this gradient, we're going to make it a little darker. I'm going to make that 20%. And then we're just going to increase these values. And that way we get the variation that we want. I'm still debating on using black for the edges. Actually, let's change that. Let's see what that does. I still need to make a fill for that. That's definitely not it. Yeah, I think the black works. Hey Mason, we are finishing up the Ninja Steel helmet. This is the one I started on. I know I got about 2 more hours until the Super Bowl, so I'm trying to wrap these last helmet up. I think after this, might take a short break. And do the Dino Fury helmet. Something's off here. I don't want this point. Whoa, no, don't want that. No, why the hell? Object range, bring to front. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so now I need to fill these last 2 portions for this. Gotta make sure all these are the same line width. Alright, and now we're going to colorize this last part down here. Alright, I'm going to select same stroke weight. That looks like the only one that's at that 1. just gonna copy this gradient. And then I'm gonna use a lot more darker tones on this bottom one, just to vary it. So I'm gonna go back to my gradient box. And I think here we did what? This is 20%. So I'm just gonna flip it. I'm just gonna do like negative 20%. And go a little bit darker on the bottom here, just for shadow reasons. Oh, don't want it to be that dark. And then this will definitely give the definition that we want. But Mason, hope you're well. Hope you're celebrating the big game today. Let me know what kind of snacks you're munching on. But here we go. That's Ninja Steel. Gonna save the heck out of this. I'm gonna increase this slightly. Maybe to a 2. Trying to see if I should do a thicker one for these outlines. There's an odd shape here. Oh, and that is my imagination. Alright, I like that. That's a bit bolder. I think the only other thing I'm going to do is bring it this point in. No, you know what? I kind of like that. That's fine. Thanks, Steve Martinez. Mason's doing well. Wife made chili, so we're eating on that all day. Love chili. But, okay. Ninja Steel Red is complete. And there we go. Once again, love to see it. gonna save this. Make sure everything is grouped. All right, and then I've got time for Dino Fury Red, saving the latest for one of the last ones. Ninja Steel. There it is. All right. So I'm going to take a slight water break. We're approaching hour 2. So I'm going to take a water break, and then I'll be back probably in 5 or so minutes, and we're going to work on Power Rangers Dino Fury. So I'll be right back. right, I am back. I am back. Thank you for making this your nerdy Super Bowl pre-show. I appreciate it. We are going to move on to Power Rangers Dino Fury. So let's switch back to that. And I'm going to find some references. So I'm going to give the guides. Actually, going to open. It's not what I want, and my music isn't on. Alright, so we're going to strip all of this out, and I'm going to have a blank canvas. And we'll save this for Dino Fury Red. Alright, I have this one to do and the Ninjetti Rocky. I may just concentrate on Dino Fury Red today and just do Ninjetti Rocky off to the side because I do have a couple hours left. And I know Ninjetti Rocky's going to be kind of complicated. So let's get some references for Dino Fury. I had this like children's book that I got from a Japanese marketplace that was for Rue Soldier. And, or no, what's the one for... Yeah, because they got the Rue Souls. Yeah, Rue Soldier. There's so many dinosaur stuff happening. But I had this Japanese children's book for that series, and it had these great, like, front-on helmet shots. And I don't know for the life of me where I placed that. I had it somewhere here. It was on my desk for like the longest time. And I was going to use it to take scans, but I guess I did not do that. So let's get some... I'm going to place some images. So I'm going to go to my Power Rangers Dino Fury. So we got all the assets. This is pretty straight on. But I think that's small. This is going to be a fun one. This is probably going to be really fun. But I do have some high res. This was super large. Oh, you know what? That's probably going to be my best reference right there. That's like literally straight on. Alright, I don't think we need any more than that. So I'm going to crop it. Oh, come on. Why didn't it crop? Yes. Enter. And once again, we're going to make sure this is on the center line. We're going to move this to our reference grid. And then I'm just going to create a grid. Ooh, actually, wow, that lines up almost perfect. Okay, awesome. Well, I don't want to do that either. Okay. So once again, we're gonna make this our reference template mode, which dims it to whatever percentage I want. And then I'll probably have to extend the canvas a bit later. I could do that now. I'll just make the height right down. Alright. So now what I'm doing is I'm using the grids. So I'm gonna unlock the guides. And then I'm just gonna pull down what I need for certain reference points. So this is things like the top of the crest. So I'm getting all of the major points. At least for this helmet shape to start, because this silver portion I think I'm going to do in one go. And then much like SPD A Squad Red, I'm going to like follow the curve, like the 3D aspects of the helmet. It's a very cool looking helmet. It's probably one of my favorite dinosaur-based designs, just because I love that they add the eyes and the visor is the teeth. Which is kind of ridiculous, because at one point in Dino Fury, they showed like the inside of Zato like scanning for those dino keys, and you could like see the lines. That would bother me so much looking out of that helmet. It's so weird. But definitely reminiscent of some of the other Dino seasons, and I think it's pretty cool. Alright. Gonna start out with the mouth guard. And every time it does this. And then this kind of goes to the end point here. But I really like that night visor design. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, what the heck? Hello? Very weird. I don't know why I was doing that. Alright, that's pretty much it for the mouth guard. So now I want to do this crest. And then this will become part of the main helmet shape when I integrate it. As you'll see when I'm done. So I want to work on the main silver parts here. There's a couple instances where you see the 3D effect come through. So I want to replicate that as much as I can with this design. And I'm going to make that slightly less curved. Oh, what the heck happened there? Oops, that didn't even connect. Wow. Not to worry. Get my join tool. There we go. Alright, moving on to the intersect point here. Oh, now here's an interesting thing. How do I want to do this? Because I could do the outer shape first. I think that's what I'll do. And then we're following the curve of the helmet. And then this kind of goes down to this point here. I'm going to bring that in slightly. So we got that shape, and then I'm gonna do the front facing silver portion. So I'm gonna copy this path, this path, perfect. This almost follows the curve of the main helmet. But I'm gonna follow this contour and do this as a separate piece. So this one's a little bit more complicated, which is fine. I'm gonna move this in. And then it goes into about here for the eyeball. And then follows this curve down to here. Just want to confirm that. Probably right there, and then right there. Now we're going to curve this up to here. And then this, wow, this is a huge curve all the way down to here, actually. Or no, wait, down here, duh. I may add a different anchor point there. No, I think, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, because this kind of cuts into the tooth here. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can just follow this guideline. shoot. What the heck? Whoa, what the heck happened there? What? Okay, that was weird. Alright. Oh, you know what? I think I wanted to add a slight curve here. Is that path not joined either? Are those 2 points again? Yep, son of a gun. Why is it not letting me? Shoot and shoot. Gosh darn it. I thought I was connecting the same point when I was editing this. Ah! That's so weird. Alright, did I want to curve this? No, I think that's fine. Okay, so this is the front face of this silver portion. And now I need to add... Because the black parts I'm going to do as their own colors. Bring this down slightly. And then, okay, I need to work on this silver portion. And then some of the 3D elements here. Alright, so let me do some of the black parts first. Just because that's really going to define some of the lines that I need. My mouse is all over the place today. Alright, so it's kind of following the same line. Very relaxing music going on right now. Alright, so this is the midsection here. Oh, you know what? I'm a dork. That probably ends there. These go straight down. And then the second shape starts off here. I want to keep the same distance, because each of these bars is pretty much the same width, and I don't want to screw that up. So we match the curve pretty much where we need it to. Alright, and then I need... about there. See, it's not responding the way I want it to. I'm not trying to do another point there. I'm trying to... Man, Illustrator is very finicky lately. And that's not what I wanted to do either. Oh my goodness. Because I want... See, it... Oh my gosh. Why aren't you connecting the line? I don't want the intersect. I want to finish my point. Why is this being so sensitive? See, I don't want that anchor point. Holy crap. Illustrator, why you be like this? Nope. And that's not it either. Not sure why it's decided to be a butt now. Okay. And this is wrong. Because this needs to end where this is. So the proportions are already off. My God, can you select like the right thing that I want? Wait. I don't know. Something feels off. This doesn't feel right. Because I can add the inner parts. Oh my gosh. Can you just cooperate with me, Illustrator? Thank you. So if I do the outer portion, for the most part, everything's spot on. It's just a couple points I need to adjust. Otherwise, this is matching up pretty close from what I already had. Hey Vince, thanks for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, and I hope you feel better. Thanks, Vince. Just adjusting some slight curves. I just want the visor to match up, and then I'm going to freehand the rest. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. I just want to make sure these dang visors line up. Because if I can nail that, it's pretty much smooth sailing from here. And I can add the inner parts how I need to. Just matching up these curves. And then I'll add the inner 3D portions. Oh, what is this part? I'm not trying to match that up. Okay. Alright, and then I'll add the inner portions. Copy, paste in front, and then... Nope, not that. Can do the green eye. Alright, and then this black part is right behind it. Oh, another point that... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Another not closed point. You've got to be really kidding me right now. Yeah. What the heck? I don't know why none of my paths were closing. That's super annoying. Can this thing work the way I want it to? Who knows? Obviously, in a deadline, it doesn't work the way you want it to. Because the Super Bowl is on its way. Edit, copy, edit, paste in the front, make that black. Okay, that's the inner eye line for that. And I want to do the silver portion. And do this lip first. And then there's a couple ways I can do this. Again, it's not. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Alright, this is going to be a constant piece that goes around like this. This frustrates me. Okay. And then I actually need a silver part here, which I will just copy this whole thing and reconnect the endpoints. this, all I need is the outer portion. And then this will go behind everything else. So I think I got all those shapes done. Now I just need to do the inner portions of this. All the eyes. And that might be it. Maybe this will all get done in time. Maybe it will. So, okay. Gonna select all of these because now we're doing these inner portions, so I'm going to be using the same curves. Edit, copy, paste in front. We're going to make these a different color, and then we're going to add the points that we need for the thickness, and then it's a matter of connecting those points. So we got one there, got one there, got one there, got one there. It's a bit more complicated, so I think I can use here and add to here. And then we just get rid of what we don't need. All right, that's perfect. That's fine. Don't need this point. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Now, to make these inner diameters, we just follow exactly what we need and follow the curve. And that will achieve the 3D effect. Did I add that anchor? I didn't add that one. Okay. Zoom out a bit. Make that fairly consistent too. Oh, something happened here. Alright, so that's... We need that plate, the silver part. I think all the shapes are complete for this. We've got the eye pieces. That's a reflection of this portion. So I'm trying to think of any other things that we need. Oh, you know what? I do need some 3D elements for the jawline. Okay, I do need that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need those 3D elements. So I need to extend this portion and then add a slight 3D effect for the inner jawline. But definitely this portion, because this is like the extension of the plate, I guess. Yeah, so I just need that section. Oh, I hope this part is closed. Okay, that part is definitely closed. Alright, I'm just gonna wing it. And I don't want to be on that line anyway. And that's not exactly what I wanted. Alright, this is better. I think that was the only remaining 3D element. Just checking one more time, because this is... that kind of detail is crucial. So it looks good. Trying to see what else I might need. No, I think... oh, you know what? I forgot to do the little teethy areas. And I can always just offset that, I think. Alright. I'm going to copy. Edit, paste in front. Gonna do maybe green for this. Okay, I think this will work. It didn't close it again. Nope. There it is. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? I think that's it. Okay. Before my brain goes any more wacky right now, I'm gonna strip away the guides. We're gonna unlock the guides. Delete these, delete this one. I think my midpoint was which one? That one. Yes. Okay. Whew. Crazy stuff. All right. So what I'm gonna do is select everything except the main helmet piece. And make sure that this is at 2 inches. I'm actually going to make it like 2.001. Or wait. 1.998. And then edit. Copy. edit, paste in front, object, transform, reflect. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to do 2.002. Alright, and now we can merge these shapes. Woo! Check that out. Alright. Close, getting close. So we can start uniting these shapes. Oh, what did I do? Shoot, what did I do? I got rid of some kind of menu. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Ugh, I'll figure that out later. I got rid of some menu and I don't know what happened. Alright, I did the slight offset. Alright. And now I'm going to take this and this. Edit, copy, edit, paste in front. We're going to unite. That's going to be... Oh, did I get rid of my stroke? That's what happened. Yeah, it got rid of one of my menus. I did not need that to happen. Alright, so that'll go there. Alright. The next shape I need to merge is these. And I did a slight overlap just so I wouldn't have that problem of uniting the shapes again. It was just getting like super annoying. Alright, and this portion and this portion I need to merge. I gotta lay down some color soon because this is starting to get a little crazy. For the most part, though, this is turning out pretty nice. No, and I don't want to do that. don't want to get rid of that curve. And then I'm going to unite these two. Oh my god, we got Jordan Scott subscribing at tier 1. They've subscribed for 14 months on a 14-month streak. Thanks for the lurk, Jordan. 14 months in a row. That's incredible. Thank you for being a longtime supporter. Working on some Power Ranger helmets. Let me open some of these here. So we did Beast Morphers Red. Did just finish Ninja Steel Red. And previously, so yesterday was Beast Morphers Red. Today was Ninja Steel Red. I'm finishing Dino Fury Red in Space. Psycho was also earlier yesterday and for the past week. And then A Squad Red, Samurai Mega Mode, and then the 2017 movie, which I am super proud of. And I'm trying to finish this up in the next half hour for Dino Fury because it's the Super Bowl and I need to save. But all I'm doing now is merging the shapes I need to merge. We'll colorize this, and that should be it for this version. Okay. Alright, I'm going to start throwing down some color. So for the mouth plate, we're going to go with 30% fill there. I'm going to move this back. This is going to be also that 30%. This horn, we're going to do our global red. This, we're going to do our global red. Ooh, I need to change all of these colors first. Alright, so we're just going to follow our guide. So I'm going to select all of the visor elements. And those are all going to be black. And then I'm going to do select same stroke color to select all of these. We're going to make this black. And then the interior, we want to make lighter silver color. So I'm going to do maybe the 20%. And then we've got that nice layered effect there. For these, I want darker. So we're going to go with maybe 60% fill. And then I need to make this. I need to send these back. It's too far back. Okay. This gets the same color treatment. Again, you can see it peeking out, so I'm setting this behind the visor layer. Once it disappears. Oh, great. So no one told me that I forgot to switch scenes. Cool. So this whole time. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Jacob, for letting me know. So that whole sequence. God. That whole sequence. Great. Great, now people can actually see what I'm doing. Awesome. Great. Thanks, people. Well, awesome. I'm done. I'm freaking done. I'm gonna finish this and I'm done. What a fucking joke. Well, maybe someone should have told me. Someone should have told me to switch the scene. Cool. Someone should have told me to switch the scene. Thanks, Jacob. Yeah. Yep, real funny. Oh, that's disappointing. Sorry, sorry I didn't have it full screen, guys. It's my bad. I should have double checked when I switched scenes. It's my fault. No one to blame but myself. No one to blame but myself on that one. Well, I hope people got something out of this, because... Great. Yeah, it looks amazing now that people can actually see it. No, this is just one layer. I've got a reference layer, and then I've got one layer I'm doing all the helmets on. I'm just stacking things as I need them to be stacked. Oh boy. Something's not right there. Alright, I'm confusing myself now. It's been a long day. Oh shoot, that's gonna be a problem. Why didn't I think about this? Come on, man. Edit, copy, edit, paste in front, object, arrange, bring to front. Oh, this isn't what I want. God. Can this be simple, please? Alright, I need to break away from this. I'm getting super frustrated. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. I know I'm not finished with this, but I'm getting frustrated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting frustrated. I think it's time for Super Bowl. I think I'm done. Thanks for tuning in, that you're watching. Sorry, half the stream was... you couldn't even see anything, so... I hope you got something out of it. So... yep. I think that's about it. Alright. Have a great evening. Have a good Super Bowl. And see you next time.